Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. 007 here. This is day 2 of my day hikes out here in the Smoky Mountains. Haven't really put my pack on yet. You can see there, got everything on the front hood, but didn't want to miss capturing this great sunrise. And you can see on the parking lot here, so this is the start of Lakeshore Trail. In the Lakeshore Drive. It's a tunnel up here. It's where the trail starts, and I'm doing some side trails today, but like I talked about yesterday. But if you wanted to do the Lakeshore Trail, which is kind of in the back of my head for later, you could take the trail from here. So I'm just west of Bryson City, and this trail would go, you could go all the way to Fontana Dam, which is, it's a couple days hike, which is kind of on my to-do list, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's about 46 degrees this morning. Great night last night at the campground. Drove out here early, got me some coffee at the gas station. So I'm just taking my time. Gonna do 8 miles, maybe 10 miles, depending how I feel. We'll see how it goes. Well, I'm about a 10th into this thing, not even. And this is what I get to do. Go through this spooky little tunnel right here. At least I can see the other end. There's a story to this. I heard it in Bryson City years ago. So they call this the road to nowhere, Lakeshore Drive, coming out of Bryson City, because it ends right there. Now they built this tunnel. I don't want to say the story because I'll probably get it wrong, but I thought it was something, the road was going to connect Fontana Dam or connect a town or something, I don't know. But ooh, it just got spooky. And we have artwork, but they never finished it, and so now they call it the road to nowhere. And we have an echo. It's pretty cool. I'll talk to you on the other side. Let you know I made it. Well, it looks like I'm going to make it. I gotta tell you, that was spookier than I thought. It's a long way. Probably doesn't seem that bad when you're driving a car. But when you're walking, you're hearing all your footsteps, and I'm the only person out here. So that's just about crazy. All right. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. You can see Fontana, Lake Fontana is over that way. I don't know if we'll see it at all. Depends how the trail goes, I suppose. Alright, but I know we're doing a lot of up just to start, so let's get this hike going. So we're not very far in, like a half mile. Just came across this sign, so by we I mean me, doing the White Oak Branch Trail, which continues on this way. And then there is a tunnel bypass trail if you want to go around the tunnel I walked through, which is right over in that area over there. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, so the Lakeshore Trail, we started on that, and we're going to White Oak Branch Trail, which will be next. Today's kind of a combination of about 3 trails. But we'll see what it looks like. Should be interesting. It looks pretty straightforward. It's an out and back. It's not a loop. Not a big fan of out and back, but it's kind of what I got. So yeah, just want to try out some of these trails. I'll tell you what, no blazes on this one, but man, very well marked. Nice. You can't see it through there, but I think that's Fontana Lake way up there. Hopefully we'll get some nice views of it today. We'll see. So I'm about a mile and a half in. First water source I've seen. Seems like a nice spring up there. I mean, you can make it work. That's for sure. I've gotten water out of less, but just kind of noticed that was the first water source. I've seen a couple others that might be when they get a good rain, but they were pretty dried up. It'd be hard to get water out of that. But just so if you're planning, I mean, I have 1 3/4 liter on me, because on the All Trails map it doesn't really show water sources like the Far Out guide does, and definitely don't have a way to know what the condition is. Where on Far Out, if you pass a water source, you can make a comment, you know, that it's flowing great or it's all dried up or whatever it is. So, but yeah, thought I'd point that out. So far, nice trail, a little up and a little down. Nothing like yesterday of straight up for a mile and 3/4. All right, coming to our first turn here. So we're on White Oak Branch Trail, you can see there. And we're going up the Forney Creek Trail, which was our next one. You see there the Benton Mackay Trail. So the Benton Mackay Trail actually starts down around Springer Mountain, around where the AT starts. And it's 300 miles-ish, a little over 300. And it comes up and it ends here by Fontana Lake somewhere. And I've considered it's definitely a rougher trail than the AT. AT has shelters along it and things like that. And from the folks that I followed that done the Benton Mackay, it's a lot more primitive. You don't see as many people, which for some people that's good, you know. To each his own. But it's a trail to consider. It comes up, it crosses the AT, I guess a few places, but I remember seeing it when it started the AT earlier this year, right off Springer Mountain. It crossed there. And if you see that video, I'm pretty sure I pointed out Benton Mackay being the guy that came up with the idea of the AT, or helped with the beginning of the AT or something like that. So yeah, we're definitely away from it now, but yeah, I know the Lakeshore Trail is part of the Benton Mackay, so just pointing that out for those that are interested. All right, here we go. We're 2 1/4 miles in, first good water source. You keeping track? Nice trail. So peaceful and quiet out here. I did miss the leaves turning. You know, I tried to get out earlier, but then with the hurricane and a lot of trails down, I didn't want to complicate things, so I waited. It would have been nice to see the leaves changing, but that wasn't the main reason I was doing it. Yeah, so it's just me and crunching leaves as I walk along this path, and now got a nice little brook here, adding to the sounds I get to hear while I'm out hiking. And the trail maintainers are earning the money here. That's for sure. That was quite the blowdown there. I'm not sure if the hurricane caused it, or, you know, blowdowns happen all the time. So yeah, I'm at 3.5 miles. Still on the White Oak Branch Trail. Intersection there. Let's see which way I'm going. Oh, this starts the Forney Creek Trail, and from there I'm going to Jonas Creek Trail. Not sure I'm going to do all that. I'm at 3.5. I talked about doing 8 miles today. I still haven't turned around. I might Might go for 10, but that's probably as much as I should push it today. I don't want to be crazy. My legs are definitely a little sore from yesterday, but feeling good all in all, and I still have to go all the way back. So, do have some nice views. That's hard to see, I know, through the trees, but man, it's just good to be back in the mountains, huh? Wow, pretty significant blow down here. I'm sure Helene had something to do with this. Let me see if I can't scooch around here. Made it. Wasn't easy. I was able to get through that. This is the trail right here. On we go. I've been following this little river. Don't know the name. Thought I would go over there and get a good look at it. See what it looks like. Freaking awesome. Any words for it. So this creek that I've been following, it's called the Bee Gum Creek, Bee Gum River. I don't know. It's more of a creek here, more of a river further down where I was sitting beside it for a little bit. But another big river crossing for me. Found me a fixer-upper out here in the middle of nowhere. So I'm at 5 miles. I turn around now. That puts me at 10. About another mile and a half-ish is Jonas Creek. And that's kind of what I set out to do. But that would make it 12 miles today. I'm already feeling it. Been walking 2.5 hours. Got nothing else to do today. So I don't know. I'm taking it the next video. You're going to figure out which I decided. Well, those of you that know me already knew the answer to the question. So I'm up here at Jonas Creek Trail. Right there. Got a little bridge. I'm gonna go over here and have me a snack. That's 6.2 miles, so now it'll be 6.2 miles back. Alright, so out here at Jonas Creek, thought I'd take a break. It's tough to tell. The All Trails app said it was 6.2 miles to here. My watch says I'm at close to 7 miles, so I'll figure it out when I get back. But wanted to talk about, because you know, I tell everybody I'm on a keto diet and how I'm doing that. So so I have this for a snack every other day. So it's 2 of these pemmican squares, and this is how Moneypenny makes them. If you're curious how to get it made or how to make it, I do have a video on making pemmican with Moneypenny. But she'll put 2 of these in a bag. So this is my morning and afternoon lunch or break snack, and then you know, I'll do something else for lunch and dinner. And then every other day I have a protein bar that I found that carbs are really low on. So yeah, so these here, you know, it's around 500 calories for this size, and next to no carbs and a lot of protein. And all it really is meat and fat. It stores really well. You'll see though on the top of this one, so I put salt, well, Moneypenny does, puts salt flakes on. I like the salt taste, and it helps me with walking anyway. Some people, you can put cranberries, nuts, honey, anything, but me being a diabetic trying to keep my carbs down, this is pretty much all I do. And then the other thing I do, that element, I'm pretty happy with. I'm happy with the taste. You know, it's got a lot of sodium in it as well. This one is actually watermelon salt flavor. Where is it? I got it over here somewhere. I put one of those packets into a 1 liter smart bottle and have that in the morning and afternoon. Helps me hydrate as well. So that's kind of what I'm doing eating wise while I'm out here hiking. You know, in the morning I'll have a cup of coffee and one of the protein bars. I'll share that with you maybe tomorrow or the next day when I have one of the protein bars out. But yeah, just want to talk about pemmican. A lot of calories, next to no carbs, and a lot of protein. And as far as taste goes, not bad compared to what some of the others. I know a lot of guys that put cashews and cranberries and stuff in, and honey really improves the taste, but it doesn't taste bad at all to me. So there you go. That's what a diabetic on a keto diet does for a snack. Heading back. Probably won't video much going back. Maybe I'll video this crazy bridge here. Oh! Almost caught that on camera. Well, I almost fell, and I would have caught it on camera. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm already slipping and sliding. I probably should put all this down, but you know what you do for the camera. Let's see about getting up here. Okay, we're up. Downstream, upstream, death row. It's a little wobbly, not gonna lie. Oh, it's got a secure tie down right there. It's all good. I'm not gonna lie, that bridge has been there a while. All right, so unless I see something crazy, I'll finish this up here this evening.
Early sun and the biggest sky greets hills that I have ever seen. These old stone walls and the ones they're holding, the only place I want to be. Flashlight light as it comes.
All right, gonna wrap up today. So today was the second day of day hikes. Pretty good day overall. I mean, considering, I did start out thinking I would only do at the max 8 miles, and then I went up to 10, ended up with 12.2 miles total, and honestly felt really good. Balls of my feet a little tender, but nothing a little bit of Advil won't help with. So yeah, so we ended up with 12.2 miles. So we started out at the Lakeshore Trailhead, and instead of putting all these trails that on the thumbnail, I just put Lakeshore Trailhead to Jonas Creek Trail. We went from the Lakeshore Trailhead on the White Oak Branch, and then Forney Creek Trail, and then ended at Jonas Creek Trail. Jonas Creek has a little campsite up there. It's nothing, a couple of rings. But yeah, so that was that. Now the elevation today, it was 2,129 feet. Yesterday was 1,358 feet, but that was all done in 1.75 miles, so a little steeper yesterday than today. So I gained 2,129 feet, and I came down 2,126 feet, which makes sense because it was an out and back. So a lot of downhill coming back, and honestly I need to practice that downhill a little as well. So yeah, good day overall. You see my Durston all set up there here at the campsite. So tomorrow is tomorrow's gonna be like 11 miles too, I think. Alum Cave. Want to get up to the top of the mountain there. Have to start out early. It's 11 miles round trip. and the first 5.5 are up and the next 5.5 are down. So a little easier once I get up there. Hopefully can take a break up there a little bit, and then I'll come down. So yeah, good day. If you like what you see, come on, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, a like. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.